Well, as you can see, we made it back to Montana. It was a short but an interesting trip. We saw some really pretty country, and just to tell you a little bit about the way we went, in case you're interested, we left the Mesa Phoenix area and went north on 89 through some beautiful country, and then cut over, hit the Interstate 17 till we got to Flagstaff. And from there we joined 89 again, and we crossed the northern edge of the Navajo Nation all the way to Page, Arizona. That was very, very interesting country, and we did get some video and some pretty good shots of that country I hope you enjoy. From Page we went over to Kanab, Utah, and there we went up 89 through Utah, and were able to get to a couple of really nice state parks. Utah had some really good state parks, and they were open. Whereas the national parks we went by, the Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Bryce Canyon, those were all closed due to the Corona-19 virus. But we were able to get into some of the state parks, which had facilities which were handy for the, well, the rest of the family. Jorah's mother prefers having some facilities. Anyway, we were able to get some pictures along the way. I hope you enjoy this. And remember, there's going to be a lot more adventures we're going to have this summer in Montana. And I'm going to give you some more video about campground hosting because a number of you have asked for that. Well, we're at the northern edge of the Navajo Nation in Arizona. In about 1 hour or so, we'll cross over the Colorado River at Page, Arizona, into New Mexico, into Utah, and then we're going to look for a place to set up camp for the night. It's amazing country. Enjoy these shots. We're approaching the campground at Coral Pink Sands Dunes State Park. That's quite a mouthful, but as you can see, there's definitely a lot of sand. It's not all that pink, it's more orange, but it's amazing a place, and we really enjoyed the campground. The facilities here were very, very nice, so Utah did a great job with this one. To learn tracks of animals, this would be the place to do it. Little tracks all over of all sorts of little critters. Well, we made it a little further north. We're in a state park called Fremont India State Park. I think it's something like that. But we're at a campground within that park called Castle Dove or Castle Rock. I'll leave all the information on the bottom of the screen or in the description below. This is a pretty awesome place, actually. We're only maybe a couple hundred miles north of where we were, so we didn't really make many mileage today, but we got to see some of the country that we've been interested in looking at for quite some time. So I will just let this roll as I go down the road. We're getting close to the campground right now. I don't know if you can see over on the left or the right hand side of the screen is an interstate highway. It's Interstate 70, east and west. But the terrain where this campground is located is very different. So both of the campgrounds so far have been quite different. For those of you that are RVers and travel a bit, I hope this information that was given you about the campgrounds is helpful. I'm not really doing all that much on this channel, but as you'll see, this is really nice. These campgrounds are all state park campgrounds from Utah, and I'm quite impressed with the state and what they've done. But this particular campground does not have the free showers, though the cost was only $15 a night, and it does have restrooms with running water and flush toilets and all that. The campground we were at before, the Coral Sands, even had showers. You pretty much need a reservation. We're lucky the first few did not have reservations, or required first few campsites, but they're filling up pretty quick. It is in the National Forest, as you can see, but it's operated by Utah Division of Parks and Recreation. So your government passes for the Forest Service or National Park System are no good here. So you wouldn't want to count on that. So far, the old Popup's done well, and so has Jorah, and I'll have to get some more shots of Jorah. Everybody's interested in Jorah. He's a good old boy. Well, back to camp, but some of the scenery out here is outstanding. This is 3 steps outside the camper. Pretty nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and maybe picked up little useful information on our little video of our trip going back to Montana. Now that we're here, we're going to have a lot more adventures here this summer, and I'm going to also put out some more videos on campground hosting because a number of you have asked about that. So until then, remember, keep hiking.